Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Bro, where's the Spark and Zero? Where is this? Where is that, bruh? I know a lot of y'all actually been asking me to play other games. But as y'all can see in the background, man, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 zombies going in the background. Solo, of course. I'm not playing with no randoms on zombies. I ain't gonna lie to you. But, you know, what we gonna be talking about in this video, or the topic that's, finna be spoke on, is why modern gaming is boring and nobody wants to admit it. Nobody. So that's the topic we finna be talking about in this video. I'm not sure how long it's finna be, but like I said, this is my first video kind of doing some type of Call of Duty content. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if y'all messing with it, you feel me? I don't really, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't play Call of Duty like that. Not as much as I used to. For obvious reasons. I don't really play Call of Duty like that. I love zombies. I don't really like multiplayer like that. It's just not my cup of tea. I like the Call of Duty modes where I can just play by myself, honestly, if I'm being real. Maybe that's why I like them so much. But without further ado, man, let's get into the topic of this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is just my experience with Call of Duty. Man, I've been playing Call of Duty since I was in early high school. Man, I've been playing Call of Duty. Well, not high school, I'm tripping. Early middle school or probably late middle school. I probably started playing Call of Duty when I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade. I really couldn't play it like that beforehand because I didn't have nothing to play on. All I had was a Wii and a PSP, and they ain't really have Call of Duty on those systems, at least not the way they did. They didn't have like the good ones, you feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I really didn't get too much more into Call of Duty till I was in around the 6th grade. I got my PS Vita, and one of the first Call of Duties that I actually had that was mine, it wasn't my brother's, you feel me? Because I had an older brother. That had Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 that I used to play on. I didn't really have it for myself. But like I said, I used to, around 6th grade, that's when I really got my first that's when I got my first hands on Call of Duty. And it was actually on the PS Vita. The PS Vita was a console that, a handheld console that I loved dearly. That was a console I had been waiting for years to come out. I was looking at all the leaks when I was in 5th grade, 4th grade. I knew about it before it ever came out. It was called the PlayStation NGP. If anybody remember that, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all was on the hype train for the PS Vita before it came out, and if y'all knew that it was called the PlayStation NGP. Y'all let me know what NGP stand for. I ain't even finna spoil it for y'all. But yeah, my first Call of Duty was called Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, and it was for the PS Vita. Now, if I'm gonna be real with y'all, it was kind of trash, but I didn't care about it at the time because it was a Call of Duty that was on a portable gaming system, you feel me? And it was my first one, so I really didn't care. Now, one of the main reasons I call it trash is because it's a Black Ops game with no zombies, and looking back on that, that's crazy. If they did that today, man, it would get killed. You feel me? They would never do no shit like that today. But back to the point, it had multiplayer, and it was basically just like Black Ops 1, but portable. However, the maps were kind of smaller. It had the same maps from Black Ops 1, except they were smaller. It wasn't called Nuketown, it was called Nuke House. And instead of it being 2 houses, it was only 1 house. And they had all the same they had all the maps, and they was kind of just like that. It was the same maps, just smaller, but the multiplayer felt just like Black Ops 3. It had that same not Black Ops 3, but that same experience from Black Ops 1 that was on PS3 and Xbox. It had that same experience, bro. So I used to play it, and I loved it, man. I fell in love with it. And my favorite gun, I know y'all know about this gun, the AK-74U, man. That's why I fell in love with that gun, man. Because of the Black Ops Declassified game, and then just going on playing other Black Ops games that came out after. I loved using the AK-74U, and I love multiplayer. Like I said, I used to love multiplayer. That was the only mode I had back then. And then once I started playing other Call of Duties, after that, you got the Advanced Warfares and all the other Black Ops and Modern Warfare games that came out, Infinite Warfares and stuff like that. I used to love multiplayer. Even I'm gonna be real, even on the last Modern Warfare 3 that came out, I actually enjoyed playing multiplayer on there. The zombies was cool, but the multiplayer was the only thing that really hit. And I just enjoyed playing with other people. I enjoyed playing multiplayer. I enjoyed even having my mic on, in the chat a lot of times, just trolling other people sometimes, or just hearing what other people saying, because it was just funny. It felt like I was, it felt cool. It felt like the thing to do. It was just fun, bro, playing with other people, having a team and stuff like that. Even on zombies, a lot of times I used to play with other people. Now I don't like playing with other people at all. And that's to get into my point where I say that multiplayer games are just not it. They're kind of boring now. I don't even play multiplayer on Call of Duty. If I get on Call of Duty, I'm playing strictly zombies. I don't like multiplayer. I don't like multiplayer no more. You feel me? I never messed with Warzone, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I don't like multiplayer on Call of Duty no more. And I love the maps. I love the new Newtown map. I love a lot of the maps that's on there. I played multiplayer before, but it's just not my thing no more. On Modern Warfare 3, that's all I was playing. I would play zombies. I did play zombies a lot as well. Don't get it twisted. Like the DMZ, whatever it's called, or MWZ zombies, Modern Warfare zombies. I played that, but I didn't play it as much as the multiplayer modes. You feel me? So I'm just basically letting y'all, like, giving y'all an example that I actually did use to love playing multiplayer, but I don't no more, and it's just boring. It's boring. I don't know why it's so boring now, bro. I don't know why. I would rather just go to zombies and play solo queue. I don't even want to play with people on zombies. And I don't know if it's because people are just annoying now. People just do dumb stuff. Like, I get on zombies and I just be playing with some pure dumbass niggas, you feel me? But I just would rather do it by myself. Or if I got my one homeboy that play Call of Duty, I'll play with him. But other than that, I'm cool. I'll play by myself. But that's just, giving a little bit of a backstory as to, what made me want to make this video, especially, playing Call of Duty in the background. But let's get into the real first point of this video. I think one of the first and main reasons that games nowadays, modern gaming, is just boring, if I'm being real, especially the multiplayer aspects of modern gaming, is because they focus too much on the graphics. I feel like they focus way too much on the graphics and not the gameplay. And I know a lot of y'all that watch my videos, y'all seen me play Spark and Zero for like months on end. The game is beautiful. Now, some of the animations are trash. Don't get it twisted. But the game itself is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful game, from the stages to the character models to a lot of the supers and ultimates. Now, like I said, some of the animations are trash. Some of the supers and ultimates do look weird as shit. Some of the taunt animations, I ain't gonna lie, most of the taunt animations look weird in my opinion. But like I said, the game itself is a beautiful game. And that's all they focused on was graphics. That's why the game is trash. They didn't focus on gameplay. They didn't focus on optimizing the game. That's why it flopped. That's why it's boring to play now. Shouldn't no game like Spark and Zero be boring to play at this point in time, bro? The game basically just came out and people have been waiting for it to come out for almost 20 years. That's a good example of that, bro. Call of Duty. They focused on cool little new gimmicks like the I forget what the movement is called, but you can basically dolphin dive backwards, sideways, and forwards now. I forget, Omni movement. Yeah, they added that, and that was their main focal point. But they didn't really, in my opinion, they didn't really try to optimize gameplay. It's all about, they got this little skill-based matchmaking thing. Like, they were too worried about making stuff easier for people, instead of just having it fun, bro. Like, it was so much more fun back in the day, because it just, bro, I'm on casual match. Just put me against randoms, bro. Just put me in a match with randoms, bro. It feel like now, like, I can't even play with my homeboy a lot of times, because I go to his room, like, and it won't put him against the niggas in my shit. It'll put me against the niggas in his shit. That's why I can't play multiplayer, because I used to love playing with my homeboys. I can't do that no more, because if I try to play with my homeboy's a god on Call of Duty. Bro, if I try to play with him, bro, it's going to put me in a room with pure sweats, nigga. Pure niggas that don't have no lives, bro. That's why it's crazy that my homeboy even get in rooms, because he actually has a life. A lot of them niggas don't have no lives, bro. But it's just crazy. Like I said, bro, they didn't really think about gameplay. They just worry about graphics and money. That's all they worry about is graphics and money, bro. They released these unfinished games, and Spark and Zero is definitely a culprit of this, bro. Spark and Zero was not finished when it released. It was nowhere near finished. It's not even finished now. 6-7 months later, it's still not finished, bro. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, not a finished game, bro. It's a lot. It's hackers that play the game. It's all this bullshit that's on the game. People have been telling Call of Duty for years, take out skill-based matchmaking. We don't want it. It's still in the game. Why? Why, bro? They focus on all these different marketing tactics. Oh, we gonna release Black Ops 6. We gonna bring gobble gums back. We gonna bring this back from the old Call of Duties. Niggas should have never been at the game. Oh, Spark and Zero. We gonna make it to where the Z-Burst dash costs, it costs based on the distance that you are away from your opponent. Trash. It should have already been there. Why are we glorifying this bullshit? You feel me? And then next thing you know, Spark and Zero, they gonna release maps that should have already been in the game and probably make it cost $15 to $20. It should have already been in the game. That's terrible, bro. Modern gaming is trash and it's boring right now, bro. It's boring. The next point I wanted to get into was that all the games feel the same now, bro. It just feel the same, right? And I know you wonder, what do you mean by that, right? Copy and paste mechanics and forced battle passes, bro, right? Copy and paste mechanics and force battle passes, bro. So one thing I'm gonna say about that, or what I have to say about that is, like, even when it comes to Sparking Zero, like, bro, people have been begging Sparking Zero to have battle passes since release, bro. People been saying, oh, it needs more content, I want a battle pass. And it's like, bro, like, I get it, like, it's definitely lacking content, but, bro, it's just gonna make it like every other game, bro. Fortnite, I told y'all before, Fortnite ruined gaming, right? I told y'all that a long time ago. Fortnite ruined video games, right? So obviously, I'm playing Call of Duty. I feel like battle passes ruin Call of Duty. I know y'all remember before there was a battle pass, bro. I know y'all, like, anybody that's playing Call of Duty now played Call of Duty before there was a battle pass, bro. You feel me? Hopefully y'all remember. Bro, it was way better. It was way better. It felt more fresh, bro. It didn't feel like it was rinse, repeat the same thing every year. And then this is what make it even trash. This is what make it even worse with Call of Duty, right? On Call of Duty, they got a Call of Duty HQ or Call of Duty hub or whatever, and every Call of Duty game is connected to the same hub, right? However, they got all these different battle passes, they got all these different outfits that they add into the store, or skins, but I can't wear the skin in the next Call of Duty. So they literally are just milking money out of us, bro. Why can't I wear my skins that I got from Black Ops Cold War on Black Ops 6? If we gonna have every Call of Duty in the same hub, bro. What's the point in that, bro? What's the purpose? What's the purpose? At least on Fortnite, bro, every skin I buy is gonna be on Fortnite. But now Call of Duty got it to where, you feel me, we got this whole battle pass that you can get skins through there, and you can buy skins from the store, but none of them transfer over to the next game. That's trash, bro. That is actually trash, and it doesn't make any sense. That don't make any sense. At least have all the skins from the Black Ops games transfer over, and all the ones from the Modern Warfare games transfer to Modern Warfare. That only makes sense. And that's why I tell you, bro, they just trying to get bread out of you, bro. They just trying to get bread out of you. Every game has these bullshit ass mechanics in it, bro. Like, for example, one thing you'll notice in almost every game that comes out now, like, especially if it's a game that came out now and it was like an older game that also, like, they had a version of the game before, like, for example, like Tenkaichi 3, now we got Sparking Zero, Storm 4, now we got Storm Connections, or Storm 3, now we got Storm Connections. One thing you'll notice is that they try to simplify the game, man. They got all these assisted things in the game. They got all this different bullshit in the game to help you out. Call of Duty, skill-based matchmaking. All these different multiplayer games that all they do is have these different things on there to make it easier for you to play. It's like with every single game. Nothing is new, nothing is fresh, bro. There's no new gameplay to come across on these games no more. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. It seems like all they want to do is just simplify everything, bro. Even with Call of Duty, bro. With every multiplayer game that's coming out nowadays, bro, all they want to do is simplify it, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. You feel me? Shout out to Marvel Rivals, but that's probably one of the freshest the newest games to come out that just feels fresh. Even though it is just Overwatch with Marvel characters, it feels better than Overwatch. At least from what a lot of people, at least from the information that I have on it, it feels a lot better than Overwatch, you feel me? But all the games just feel the same now. Like, even when it comes to Marvel Rivals, it feels the same. It feels like Fortnite, but Overwatch. That's how it feels for me, and it has Marvel characters. That's how it feels for me, if I'm being real with you. Like, it's just fatigued, bro. I don't know. It just don't feel good to play modern games no more, bro. The only games I can sit here and say that feel solid to play now are single player games, like single player story mode games that don't have some type of agenda going behind it. Those are the type of games that usually, I can sit down and play, because those games was never meant to be played for years. Those games meant to be played to beat the story and maybe do all the side quests 100% it, but that's not gonna take you no year. You're gonna do that in probably like at most a month or two, and then you done playing the game, you feel me? So I think single player games are the way to go. But let's get into the next topic, bro. Next, we got the fun in the games is being designed out. They taking out the fun in every game, bro. And I know I just told y'all about how they got like skill-based matchmaking in certain games to try to simplify for all these different people and all these different stuff, like on Call of Duty. But that simplifies it for the trash players, but that also for the players that actually play the game a lot, I'm pretty sure. But they're gonna be put in super hard lobbies to the point where it's annoying. They don't even want to play, you feel me? And then, like, on top of that, every game that comes out now, what does it have, bro? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, what does it have before I say something, bro? Well, I know y'all probably not. But they have a ranked mode. And ranked is cool. I don't mind ranked, bro. Especially, at least on fighting games, bro. But bro, every single multiplayer game now that comes out has a ranked mode. Every single one. There's not a single one that come out that don't have a ranked mode. And if it don't have a ranked mode, niggas is bitching about this shit, bro. Niggas is bitching. Everything is competitive now, bro. Everything is competitive. You feel me? Even bro, like even though like I said, casuals on like if you playing quick match on Call of Duty, it's not like you could say it's not competitive for it. Like if you somebody that's sorry at the game, like bro, you probably got like a 0.2 KD. You feel me? You trash. You feel me? You're not gonna really struggle on you're not really gonna struggle on quick match. But if you somebody that's even solid at the game, like bro, I done had times where I done had a game where I probably went like 30 and like 10, bro. But then they put me up against super sweats. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to deal with that, bro. I'm not playing ranked, my nigga. I'm not playing ranked, bro. Why is this happening? And it make me not want to play. It make me not want to play because I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to get on and have fun, bro. I just want to have fun. You feel me? And it's like Call of Duty. They want the trash niggas to have fun, but anytime that you get good at it, they want to make you sweat. And it's like, bro, what's the point of that if it's a ranked mode in the game? You know what I mean? Y'all explain that to me in the comment section. What's the point in that if there is a ranked mode in Call of Duty? Why am I basically essentially playing ranked on quick match? That don't make any sense, bro. These companies nowadays, man, they make games to where it's like you're not able to really just go over your homeboy house and play these games. Like even with Spark and Zero, like yeah, they got split screen, but that wasn't what it was made for. Like they don't even think about them things no more for real. Like bro, the game came out, nigga, you couldn't even use other maps outside the hyperbolic time chamber on like co-op. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? That's trash. It's like it's in the game now, but like niggas don't even want to do it no more. Like everything is optimized for online play. And I get it, like bro, that's cool. I'm not saying it's bad to have online play. I'm not saying it's bad that you can play with your homeboys like through the like I said, through online. But like bro, what if I go over my homeboy crib? It don't even feel like it's just like I don't know. It don't feel the same no more, bro. It's just not fun, bro. It's more grindy and it's just like they want to make games more grindy, bro. It's not supposed to be fun no more. It's supposed to be grindy. They just want to take your time, and I get it. That's a business tactic. They want to take your time so they can take your money. I feel that, bro. But that takes away from the fun of the game, bro. I feel like before video games, like when video games first started booming, probably like 2000, bro. 2000, around whenever we was little kids, bro. 2001 and shit like that, bro. I feel as though that's when video games really started booming, and they was releasing games not to make it grindy for us, but so they could steal money from us, but they was releasing games to get our attention. They was releasing games, to actually satisfy us, bro. So, probably to get us hooked. It was all probably a business scheme for them, bro. And now that they got us hooked on all these different video games, bro, Spider-Man, Call of Duty, 2K, Dragon Ball, anime games, Naruto Storm, all these different games, bro. Fucking anything, everything, bro. Now that they got us hooked, now they like, okay, now I got them. All I gotta do now is just make it to where they gotta grind this game for something and keep adding stuff to the game that they gotta buy that look cool, you feel me? So that they can get it and run around with it so they can feel good. That's literally their tactic, bro. That's what it is now, bro. That's literally all it is now, bro. And it's sad, man. Alright, so next for one of the last talking points I'm gonna talk about in this video is just kind of like my personal story. Like I said, how I told y'all about me playing Call of Duty earlier in the video. I kind of basically already touched on a lot of the points when it came to that. But I just wanted to say, like, it just seemed so much simpler back then, bro. It just seemed so much simpler back then. Call of Duty, it was a beauty to it, man. It was so much more love. It was more fun. Even the devs, like, they didn't care. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but around Christmas, I don't know if it was on Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, they literally released something saying like, we got the Christmas news coming in. And it was no mercy. It was just fun. It was just a video game being that. A fucking game. A video game that was meant for fun. It was so much simpler, bro. Y'all let me know back then. Y'all let me know, bro. Do y'all prefer Call of Duty the way it is now? Or would y'all prefer that it go back to the way it was? Does it feel better to y'all now? Or does it feel better the way it was before? You feel me? I'm gonna be real. I could understand if it was a half and half. Like, okay, y'all got Warzone. Y'all try to get as many microtransactions as y'all can possibly get out of Warzone. But leave the base game of Call of Duty alone. You feel me? Leave it alone. You feel me? And when it comes to other multiplayer games, like, bro, just please, like, bro, just look and try your hardest as these companies. I'm talking to y'all Bandai. I'm talking to y'all Activision, Treyarch. I'm talking to y'all, bro. I need y'all to please just try to make the games a little more fun, bro. I know y'all not gonna do it. I know y'all not gonna watch this video. But, man, just try, bro. Make the games more fun. Everybody will stop complaining if y'all made these games more fun, bro. And put love into the game. There's no love put into games anymore, bro. But yeah, like I said, y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. What y'all think about Call of Duty. Y'all let me know y'all like genuine opinion on this shit, bro. But before I get off this video, man, I got a challenge for y'all, man. Name the last game you played that truly felt fun, bro. Not just addicting or visually impressive, but it truly felt fun. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what was the last game that really like blew your motherfucking mind, bro. Like, damn, this shit was really hard as hell, bro. Y'all let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, that's all I really got for y'all this video, man. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this type of video. Do y'all want me to play Call of Duty more? What other games y'all want me to play? Y'all let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bruh.